Hello. All right. Good afternoon. Good morning for some. Evening for others. Doing turtle things still. Until tonight, where I am going to start the process of my latest Halo commission, which is Halo Reach. We're going to start with the helmet, which is going to be like their version of the proper Mark V, which is, you know, the Halo 1 helmet. So the Reach version of that is what they've asked for. So that's what we're going to be making tonight. And it should be good. Just changing my blade because it's duller than a dull thing. I'm not going to make a crude reference. Get your mind out of the gutter, everybody. Yeah. So my plan is just to try and get these hands done. Not even the full arm. Let's just get the palm of the hand. That's what these are. I've done all the boring stuff like cutting it all out and taping it together and everything. And then the plan being to get that done, get the digits done, and then I'm going to come back to it on a morning stream. So these ones that you're witnessing right now will be turtle streams, like doing turtle stuff, and then on an evening I'll spend a little bit longer time getting the other thing done. And yeah, the commission, the all-important paid commission. I could literally say this live stream is sponsored by because it's literally something that I've been paid to do, so I mean, why not? You'll have to excuse the squealing in the background. It's going to happen. I have a little monster living with me at the moment. Terrifying apex predator of the jungle. He's currently eating my feet. But also that's going to happen. I haven't got the bloody chat dock on. Apologies to anyone that's chatted so far. I've gone and not had it attached. Sorry. Just check, see if I can check through the app. I can't tell, so if anybody did say anything, I'm sorry I missed it. If you're still there, feel free to do it again. Right. Yeah, this is the palm of the hand, which I'm going to struggle with because when you start getting into like the palms of things, everything works backwards to what you'd expect. Like you expect things to curve downward like that, but it's obviously going to curve inward like that. So it's, yeah, it's different. Is that it? Yes. Right, that one is for this one. So we'll put it on there. And this one will be for this one. I'm hearing a van pull up as well. So that might be my delivery of glue sticks. Thank you to Naz, who enables the cheap delivery of these things. Yeah, that definitely sounds like some sort of delivery van approaching with caution. There we go. So that's feathered that. Oh. Yeah, like that. Right, 2 seconds. I'm going to be right back it and just check. It wasn't. That's probably going to happen a lot today. Is I'll be like hopping up, going, "Oh, it might be the delivery," and it won't be, most likely. So, right. So as before with the bottom of these digits, I have not bothered doing like angle cuts and what have you. So I'm gonna glue things straight on like so, and then bend them into position once they're solid, because that is most definitely the way to go. What are we trying to kill now? Everything. Life. Right. So I'm gonna leave that sort of like that, so it doesn't, so it solidifies flat on it, and I'm gonna do this one. Right. I wonder, do I do that first? I'm gonna do the finger part first, actually. because then it's going to be a little bit more awkward to do because one side of it's like curved. I just heard it go again. Some sort of van. Oh, okay. Thank you. That'll stop me jumping up. Ow. Dude. The apex predator that I'm looking after has decided that my toes are the prey. It shall be mentioned in name only. Yeah, well, yeah. If don't know how exactly to punish that one, because it's sort of like how do you not stifle the creativity without and also make it about looking after your things. So yeah, good luck, because that is genuinely a difficult one to navigate. Yeah. It's not going to be punished, it's going to be redirected. That's a good idea to start with. It will be punishment in itself that I'm so upset about it. I mean, I hope so. It's not been unheard of for that to go on deaf ears, has it? But that's fair enough. It is fair enough. It's better than, like, you know, what would have happened to me for drawing on my shit. So, yeah. Oh my god. Dude. And or dudette. Literally not able to decide yet. Sorry, right. It's moved away from trying to eat my feet now, so that's good. What? The other Wednesday is pen free, but yeah, I'm going to say it shows me that she can't have nice things. I've had to take time out of work to sort it, and that means I haven't been able to fix my nan's old laptop for her to use. Yeah. Yeah, explaining the knock-on effect is hopefully something that she'll get. Like, emphasise that having to sort her shit out means you have to take time out of other people's stuff, you know, and your own. I don't know. I don't know how much she's gonna take in from it all, but it should be alright. I don't think she's gonna, you know... because she'll have to imagine the bloody, literally the bloody tears coming down Wednesday's face, like in the second season. Just imagine it. You don't actually have to do it. Like, draw it on your doll. It's such a shame they're so expensive, because they're dead good little dolls, them Monster High dolls you can get. And, like, obviously, like, she loves Wednesday, so Wednesday is like a thing, but the only Wednesday toys you can get for her age group are Monster High dolls, and Monster High are bloody expensive, and it's stupid. So, it's like a horrible cycle we're trapped in. Yeah. And she could have stuck them on. Well, suggest that. Why don't you do that anyway? Do that together with the dried PVA thing. She obviously knew she'd done wrong because she hid it. Yeah, when she realised she couldn't wipe it off, she hid it. That's something I'm 100% like, you know, sure of. And okie dokie. You alright? Right, I'll have to be right back. I think it demands food. The monstrous apex predator is fed. So I think now we can expect some major repercussions after having fueled said apex predator, a king of the jungle, queen of the Serengeti, whichever you like. So yeah, there may be some stoppages in this stream because I will be getting eaten and everything will be being climbed on. And it'll be class. Okay, I've got it mostly glued on there. I'm going to more seriously glue it once I've got the other digit on there, and we're going to do the thumb as well. Let's move on to this one. And first, we'll do the digit as before. Oh, shit. going to do this bit first, actually, just the little in-betweeny. There's supposed to be a cut out of this palm, but I didn't bother including it because I wasn't able to make the in-betweeny bit long enough because of foam shortages. So, you know. What's up? Yeah? Have you eaten your dinner? Are you telling me about it? Was it nice? Come on. It's as I feared. I'm potentially going to get eaten in the next hour or so. So yes, that will be nice. Right, as before, I'm going to leave gluing that seriously to after I've got this digit attached. Now, is this... Am I missing a section? Because that's interesting. I wonder... Sorry, I'm just checking the template and trying to determine whether or not I've in fact used the piece on this that like needs to be on there, because I feel like I should technically just do this, because then my hand will not be hugely oversized like it sort of is, but then at the same time then that's a knock-on effect all the way up the arm, isn't it? So I'm gonna have to do it. God damn it. Now I have to find it. That's the other problem. Is where will it be? Where will it be? Bonus points to anyone that knows what that paraphrased reference was. So it's there. That's what we've got. Right, I'm just going to get the palm and the thumb glued together. Right, I think that is Amazon, because they just rushed right up to the building, so I'm going to hit... Meow. I think it is. Possibly. 2 seconds. No, once again it wasn't. Wasn't bloody Amazon. As soon as it comes, I'm just going to end up having to slam my shit down, aren't I, and throw caution to the wind. I hate that. Especially when I have the tiny apex predator to worry about chewing my stuff. He's currently attacking a piece of card. If you can hear that noise, that is him destroying his prey. The card must die in time. Like, not in time, immediately. Okay. Oh my god. No. Right, so, yep, we're nearly there. He's taken to eating my shoes today. Like the only pair of shoes I have. But thankfully he's not big enough yet for him to cause any real damage. As he gets bigger, I shall have to start putting my shoes away. What's up? What's up? Hey? You keep getting lost? You keep getting lost? Yeah? He does. Keeps pegging it out of the room, trying to eat my shoes, and then going, where the fuck am I? I keep saying he, because I'm assuming his gender. Just disgraceful of me. That's all I can do at this point. There are no definitive answers. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! Live unboxing of what's hopefully, yes, the right size glue sticks. We have them. Lots of glue. Dude, what are you doing? You're a wrecking machine. No, it's not going to go in like that. I shall pop them here, because as soon as I've run out of the tampons, I shall open a bag and we shall start the process of using them. Right. What's up? Where are you? Shit. Oh, okay. Don't shit in the corner. Oi. What are you doing? Dude. No. Oh my god. Right. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Come on, mister. Come on, you. Alright, alright. Excuse me, I had to do a literary deposit. Extremely quickly. Yeah, it's this one. Not entirely happy about adding this bit because, like I say, it's the hands are absolutely massive because I've had to scale it up to compensate for the length of me bloody forearms, and of course it makes the hands much bigger as well. I kind of like the idea because then it has that whole feel of like the 2012 really big arms thing. They have like sort of big flippers for lack of a better term, and I really like that look, so I'm hoping to replicate that in some way. So I'm hoping they're sort of wide and flat, so that incorporates that like element I liked of that design while still staying with the original movie look that I'm going for the whole suit. Meow. What's up? Yeah? Alright. Yeah, I know you're there. Hi. Are you, darling? Yes. We're alright, aren't we? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Poor little thing's a bit lost. Right, much like everything else, we're not doing any angle cuts whatsoever. We're just gonna get it on. Right, which end's the fat end? That end. Have I done this backwards? I think I have, yeah. Yeah, well. Right now. something I am going to 3D print soon, thank you for asking, is like a lizard skin texture roller. And then once I've covered all the skin parts in, the amphibious, there we go, amphibious paint, I'm then going to go over the amphibious paint with the black hex flex in that roller, just so it gives like a really small, like, lizard skin texture. So yeah, that should be good. And no, to answer a question from a follower of mine, no, because there has been no showings of an apex predator on this platform, or any other for that matter. It has been explained, however, that I cannot continue my work without having noises from certain animals that happen to live with me happening. So it's just the way it is. Stop eating my shoes. Oi. Stop eating my shoes, I can hear you. He's eating my shoes. I'm rolling around attacking, and it sounds like a robbery. Yeah, some more out of context conversations have happened. So it's been thoroughly debated and talked about. And there we go. I think the closest I've got, I'm not showing, I have a little apex predator, that's how it will be referred to, staying with me, and I've been avoiding putting it on stream because it's been rescued from nefarious circumstances, and it shall not be, this is just context for everyone, it shall not be shown to anyone for a certain amount of time that I am not going to disclose at this point. And eventually I'm sure it'll, once things pass over and die down, it'll probably become like a regular feature of of the channel. But or channels. But as it stands, we're not entirely sure that something really awful has happened or not to it. So to avoid any kind of like backlash or you know, what's the word? Like maybe attempted seizure of the poor thing, like by the people that have done the nefarious deeds, alleged nefarious deeds. It won't be shown or referred to by name. Although voice recognition at this point might pick something up. What's up? Oh, I see. Meow. So then that gives part of the game away. We know what type of animal it is. But that's it. That's all we're getting. And I keep making sure that we can't see the floor or anything like that in the background. I'm going to actually, just to make sure, because there is some possibilities of climbing things. You're alright, darling. You're alright, I'm here. We're okay, yeah. We're alright, aren't we? Huh? Darling. I've not left yet. Yeah, so, yeah. It's... That's the reason behind it. Yes. I will be in the future. But yeah, it's like it was. I'm going to talk about it properly, like everything that's actually happened and what we actually know about where it came from and everything. But just not yet, because I need to let things die down and actually get things sorted and make sure that, you know, whoever's done it doesn't get to do it again, is the best way to describe it, I would say. So, yes, we shall not be disclosing names, types of breed, or anything like that in the meantime. It should be fine. Oh, what now? Oh dear. Right, sorry. Trying to sell something and get multiple notifications as well. What are you doing? Yeah. So yeah, while we're not thinking about any things that may be living here or not, I'm going to get these hands done. And then get the get the digits done. I think I'm going to do the second finger first. And then this evening, when I come back, is the beginnings of the actual Halo cosplay commission. And we'll be working on that for quite a while. I tend to work on the commissions a lot longer than I do my own silly stuff. Because I'm being paid to do it. It's quite literally going to be a sponsored stream. I'm laughing, but I suppose that's what it is, isn't it? It's like sponsored by whoever bought this commission. So yeah, that's going to be tonight's. So all of this will get cleared out and moved to one side, and then we're going to start on the helmet because I have the measurements. It means I get to work with the good stuff again. The nice, big, thick, heavy, hard stuff. I like that stuff. I like it. I don't like this. I don't like it. It's too squishy and malleable and you can never do anything with it. It's fucking shit. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still here. You still here? Everything's okay. It has to be reminded every now and again that, like, you know, everything's okay. And it's fucking adorable. Can you hear that? What's squeaking at? Woo! What's the matter? I'm sort of extra anxious because he's not had a shit yet. That's what this stream has become now, by the way. We don't build anymore, we talk about shit. What's up? You alright? Yeah. Yeah. But it might be because it was, let's just say, extremely runny when it was found under those said previously circumstances, and was given veterinary treatment that will probably withhold for a little while. So I've got the wonderful added anxiety of literally waiting for shit to drop. What are you doing? I see. Allegedly. I'm using that word a lot, but yeah. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're getting used to me now. Right, get that bit on first. Let's find the windowsill. For context, I have a real big windowsill here that you could literally climb on and walk around on as a human being. Hi. Hi, buddy. Are you alright? After some attention. Oh, I wish I could share, but I can't. For its own safety. Yeah, don't do it because I'll have to turn the cameras off. Good thing. Good thing on the floor now. Savaging cardboard. This is kind of fun, actually. You're down here now. By God, the travel in this thing. Must you? I'm trying to take on an entire roll of squishy foam right now. Are you winning? Are you winning? Because I'm mostly going to be using this for this, there's going to be parts of my turtle costume with tiny little pinpricks in it. Ow! And my feet. You're going in your bed now. That's good. We've tired ourselves out, ladies and gentlemen. You knackered? Mm? Yeah. We've settled right down now. Okay. We just about got that glued in as well. It's now a proper hand that's about 40 times bigger than my hand, which is nice. I might have to put some like lining inside, but then I don't really want to. I don't want to warm myself up too much in this because, you know, that would be a lot. It's already going to be rather warm. I'm gonna do the same as what I did before and start with like the top where the fingernail is. Let's get the right one. There we go. You right here. That's the thumb. I'm assuming that's around the thumb. That might be. What are these? Let's all look together. Ah, okay. So that's the under part. I can stick those together. What's this? That's the top. We've got that. We need this. So that's this long piece that's not on here, it seems. Okay. We need to find this, which is on that sheet. That'll be easy because it's the last one. This is on here. It's not. Excellent. We like nothing more than a fucking treasure hunt, don't we? Okay, so that's that, and then got you. Okay, there's a real big one there for the wrist, which we'll try and get on today as well, and then a tiny one for this. That's down there, which is no longer on here, so I'll have to go find that. Found it. And then we've got the thumb, which I'll worry about later. Let's get this done first. So, yes. Top two. We'll do those. Sleepy. Yes. He is indeed. Shit. There we go. Did the glue sticks arrive because Amazon driver rang you? What for? I don't know what he said. I'll send a voice note with an impression. Well, you know that's going to get played now, don't you?
Fat building.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Christ. Had my stream manager on full volume as well. Yeah. Yeah. They did. I got two of these bags in the box, so that's, I would say, sufficient glue for quite a while. It'll definitely save this commissioning a little bit extra for me turtles. But yeah, what did he ring you for if he was coming here? It's whatever he garbled. All right. Very helpful, thank you. I couldn't tell you, yeah. I don't know, but he came in, like, he came and just hit the buzzer. I buzzed him in. I collected the glue sticks from him, said thank you, and he just left. So, I mean, whatever he was after... I don't know. I swear to God, I'll get my own Prime membership at some point and you won't have to deal with that shit anymore. Thought he was having a stroke. That's disgusting. Unless you're talking about the neurological condition. Hardy har har har. Shit. Come on. So I'll do what I did last time and glue these together so I can just draw out the fingernail and cut it out. There we go. Excellent. Right. Let's try and glue this together. Glue. Tape. Type. Fucking type it, mate. You know what I mean? Type. Type, 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 type. I would if the tape wasn't taped to the tape, creating a tape vortex. That makes no sense. Right. Am I allowed to collect scrap without it being some sort of battle challenge, do you reckon? I'll just cut some new. Because to be fair, this will do like all of the bits for the digits that I need, as well as you know. Let's try and there we go. Right, let's try and somehow do this again. There we go. Damn it. I was hoping it would fit side by side, but it won't. That sucks. Okay. I may have been mistaken actually, because I don't think it will actually. I'm not even sure this is the right piece. Is there another one? There's another very similar one, but I think that's actually... this is the underneath one, that's why. Okay, right, so this one goes immediately under the fingernail part. So I'll do that first. Oops, shit. Yep, as I feared. We'll get this one cut out as well, and then I'll have to chop a piece off for it, because we're not gonna fit them on anything less than a massive piece, really, because we need to lay it out properly. Oh, what now? What now? What now? Updates I may have missed. What do you mean? Okay. The private sale of some items is very difficult to do sometimes. Ow! Oh God. Sorry, mister. Or Mrs. You're alright. You're alright. Don't panic. Here we go. Right. Ooh. Bloody people from this town. Names, of course, redacted. That's that. Never do that. You can not only slice your clothes, but most likely your incredibly important arteries. And you need those arteries. They do things. Important things. Like keep you alive. I am, however, a professional. 6 years deep into the making of various costumings out of foam, and now also offering 3D printed items, etc. Shit. There we go. Okay. Get this as close as we can so we can have a nice big chunk for some little bits later. Okay. There we go. Right. Sorry for the radio silence again. I'm just concentrating. Okay. I think that should be enough to be going on with. We've got those two things, and might as well get the get the bottom parts of. That's not the right one. Yes, these two. We'll see if we can fit these two on as well, and then that's the whole digit all ready to be cut out and glued. So we'll definitely do that. And as before, I'm going to try and stick these two parts together so that they go on with as few seams as we can possibly manage, because it's already very seamy. It's going to be a little bit more difficult as well because I'm not going to angle cut anything. So as to maximize the amount of natural bends in the form instead of like edges. We don't want edges, which is something I very sillily overlooked when I did the first digit, which, fuck, you know, that word. I'm going to do two, bit at the front, bit at the back, or top and bottom, whichever one you like, because there seems to be a little gap in the middle which is meant to make a bend in it. So if you bend it over like that, then it should go together. And it does, but bloody Nori, you've got to really bend that to get it together like that. So it's like that. You know, that's what that is. Which is a bit silly. So I mean, I'll bend it a little bit and we'll just sort of squish it together like that. See if we can. No, we can't. But we do have plenty of room on this. So I will. I'm gonna glue this together, stick this together with the tape, because right now it's too fat. And if we stick it together, then we'll get the accurate amount of space between the digit, the edges. Don't know why I said digit. It is a digit. We're not going to get space between itself. That's just weird. Okay. That should hold at least long enough for us to get a line down on it. So here we go. fold over a little bit as well. Whoop. Yep, so there we go. And I'll try and get it to fold the opposite way. Doesn't normally like doing that. Try and do the same. Bollocks. Right, I'm going to try that again. I got it so the line was directly over another part. So that was clever. Nowhere near as neat, but we have the right shape and everything, so it's all there. It's all good in the hood. Let's remove. I believe this was the, yes, right, okay, so this is the left pinky. I'm going to prepare the nail as we did before. I'm not going to cut as far this time because I didn't get like that much of it poking out, so there was no point. Just want to get it like that and then squish it. And glue it. Excusez-moi. Sorry. Oh, I have business. Oops, shit. Just pressed the button on my keyboard and a calculator popped up. That's good. Good to know I have such things. Oh God, I don't think I can pay for that music on this stream, so I'll turn the sound off. That's a bit bloody amazing, like. Yes, very nice. Very nice indeed. Right, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to go grab like a cup of tea or something because my stomach is bubbling, but I'm not ready to eat yet. So I'm going to have a cup of tea instead. Oh, it works. Hey. Okay. So, that's you, that's you. This time, I think it might be best to attempt the assembly of the digit before we attach it to the rest of the hand. Just a thought. And once again, as explained, I'm not doing any angled cuts or anything like that. We're going to rely purely on the softy, squishy foam to bend into more naturally occurring edges. Because yeah, I feel like that, like I sort of, not quite ruined, but I nearly did. The original digits there, having this line on the top is really annoying. It was very silly of me. What a complete clown. So yeah, I'm gonna stick it on exactly like this on both sides, and then let it naturally bend over. And then, you know, if I knew exactly where the middle was, which is my fault, I should have maybe done like a little line, but I didn't. So you work with what you've got. I'm gonna glue the side, then glue the other side, then bend it. And we'll see what happens, won't we? We'll see what happens. It'll be great. Yeah, blood. Here we go. Get it in there, mate. Minimise the glue mess. I'm going to let that dry and cut the other one out. Cool. Put you there for now. Nice and solid. Not quite as stuck as I wanted it to be, because that's not, I mean, look at that. You can't expect that to bend. So we're going to have to do a wee bit more. Hopefully, perhaps just reactivate the glue by heating it up might be enough. We might not have to add any more. See, what's happened as well is a bit silly, is there's an unintentional outward angle going on. So that's just putting more pressure on it. So I'm going to have to add glue, which is flipping annoying. Because now there's going to be glue mess, whether we like it or not. Not. Right, I'm going to do the same on this side. Try and glue a little bit less of it this time. Oh shit. There we go. Okay, how are we looking for bending? We're not. How are we not? Would be my first question. How, darlings, how? Gotta be careful because I'm also scorching the foam by using too much heat, man, heat, man. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. Right. Trying to get it to bend around the seam that we've created rather than get it to actually bend the seam itself. Oh, for Christ's sake. Please, anyone within my Twitch chat, please do not respond to that stupid bloody spam chat bollocks we've just ended up with. There. Gone. Go F your A. You A-H. We abbreviate in this place. Right, I'll be right back in just a sec. Whoopie days. Right, carrying on. Okay, looks a bit weird. Oh my god, why couldn't all of them have gone in that smooth? Not even the other side of that's gone in that smooth. That's unreal. That is what you aim for in every single seam. Cracky on a backy. Okay, we're getting there. Oh my god, that's a mess. Oh dear. Right. I'm going to try and do the same as what I did before and do it inside out. And then flip it back around for the very end of the finger tip. Nope. Nope. Excuse me. Right, so see now that when you bend that round looks so much more organic of an angle than like I'm gonna go make a cup of tea right now and then I shall return and we'll get this finished. At least get the digit done and get it on there, and then if I have time I'll do the thumbs, but we'll see, because too big for my hands. But yeah, I won't be long, about 5 minutes ish, or less, hopefully less. See you soon. How long was I? Hello, buddy. Hi. Teenage Mutant Ninja Tea time. Yes, very good, very good. Right, let's get these fingers done, eh? Eh? This one. This one. My word. Now I think this goes on the opposite way around. Might have to check. Oh, wrong one. Wrong button, sorry. Let's see now. That didn't help. Excusez-moi. It does go on the opposite way around. Excellent. Okay. So you would assume, you know, that this would then, it would wrap round in the same direction as the bit we've already cut out. So like in that direction, but it doesn't. It goes on quite the opposite. Leaving this bit that we're cutting now to make contact with that bit on the underside. Which is excellent. So, like that. Like this essentially is what we're doing. So, let's do it. Can you see? I don't know. Like, I'm not. I have to move further in and stop being silly. And I'm gonna. There. So I can actually see what I'm doing, and you can see what I'm doing, and I've got to concentrate more on that. That's a sentence. That's a sentence I spoke. Okay. Now we'll try this side. Maybe not quite as far down this time though. With it being sort of pulled underneath, we need to conserve space for error. Margin for error has increased dramatically. The more tension you've got on the foam, even if it's squishy soft foam like this, you've got to like allow for it, otherwise it'll pull apart while you're trying to get the bloody glue to solidify. You know what I mean? Right. 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 Gotta try and. Like I say, the margin for error is quite high now. That we have some tension. So I'm going to try and squish it down glue it together whilst squished. And removing the external backer glue and fodder. Removing the gluten. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Sorry, to clarify, what was annoying was I got a notification on something I'm selling privately, and I thought it was someone, you know, with interest, and it wasn't. It was just like someone has reacted to your post. Great. Tell them to react by bloody buying it then. Glue mess. Annoying glue mess. Whoa. I'm not sorry. Okay, right. I'm gonna try and glue the fingertip together. This is gonna be a challenge. Ouchie. Glue is hot. Hot glue is hot. And water is wet. Just so you know. I think I've missed the window. Yep, I did. It didn't glue. Gosh darn it all to heck. Too much glue. This time. Oh my god, no. Right. Just get it to stick. Get it to stick. Ignore the sensory overload that we're having right now. Just keep it. Just get it stuck. Get it stuck. Get it stuck. It's normally okay, but it's because it's on my thumb and both my fingers at exactly the same time is a lot. So, you know. Yeah. Right, okay, there we go. Ow. So much more messy than I hoped for, but we've got a much more rounded finger which is what we wanted, isn't it? Yes, it is. So I'm just going to do the last bit. I'm going to do what I did with the other one and do an ever so slight, and I mean like almost subconscious, subliminal rather, angle cut on it. And then I'm going to start with the end of it this time as well. And we're going to glue it in such a way that we just fucking stick it on there, I think. I'm going to have to stretch that out because it's not going to fit. That's better. Not ideal, like, but it's better. Let's try. Oh. Oh, that's what I should have done. One bit at a time. God damn it. I'll do that anyway. I'll put some more glue on this side instead. Come on. There we go. Right. Try and push it together. Burning. There we go. Right, now we can attempt the rest. I'm going to try and do it in sections and not get impatient and try and run ahead of myself. So just little sections at a time is what we want. Like so. Bloody Nora. Shit. Etc. And other words. Oh, bollards to Betsy. There we go. Little tiny sections, so we don't get away from ourselves. Try and create a seamless seam. Never going to happen, but we're going for it. That's the thing, we're aiming for it. And we're going to see if it works. And that's fully coming apart. That's excellent. Right. I'm adding that little bit that hasn't worked into the last seam part, you know. Gluing section. Now I'm wanting this to hopefully be as as tight as possible and as glued as possible so that when we come to do the other side it's not going to peel or break or anything. We'll just get it done, because there's going to be a lot of tension on it when we start shifting the foam to make the other side happen. I would normally have done like a section there and then a section there and go down each side like that, but due to the nature of how we're doing this, it's going to have to be one section at a time, so it actually has the tensile strength to hold itself together while we do it. I've done a bit much there, like an idiot. Yep, I shouldn't have done that. Now it's going to struggle to stay glued, I think. I'm going to do a very small section this time and redoing part of a section there as well. Okay. Apart from some very messy glue edges and what have you, I think that's like shaped right and everything. Just a little bit sort of stretched and swole. Oh my god. Right. Okay, beginning to regret the idea of doing it then gluing it, but we have made our decision and we now have to live with it. So yeah, let's get this process started. Oh god, it's going to be horrible. Right, part 1. Might have to leave it after this finger actually, because I'm getting really hungry and I'm not concentrating. And I bet I've left my Leo tea to go cold as well. Oh, perfect. Oh, that so rarely happens to me. That's lovely. Right. I've been very cautious in doing a very small section at a time, because it's going to be a very busy area with it being like, you know, the edge. There's going to be a lot of bending and what have you, because it's a finger. So I want all the seams to be as solid as possible. See if that works out. I'm looking at it and I'm just immediately wanting to just put it on. Right. No, come on now. Ow. Bernie. Ouchie. Bernie, ouchie. Oh, come on. Right. I'm being silly, so I'm not going to be silly anymore. Let me just get this one section that's supposed to be on. I tried to do the middle bit as well, trying to be clever. I didn't want to mention it, because then if it worked, I would have been like, and I also did this. Very clever thing. But it didn't bloody work, did it? So, yeah, no. So, that's that-ish. It's not quite. There we go. Right, now, I'm going to somehow figure out how to get it to glue to the edge of this thing without it. That's how. I'm going to have to bend it in the sort of slit that I made and just hope for the best. Try not to burn myself while I hold it in position. He says, whilst losing position. Oh God. It's already failed. Right, come on. Let's be sensible here. Come on now. Come on now for me. Let's get this on. Oh. Holy shit. Oh my God, that's so cool. It doesn't look anywhere near as good as I hoped. But it's just cool to have a turtle hand, as shit as it is. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Or should I just fucking carry on? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna glue this on. No, I'm not. No, that's really stupid. I'm being stupid. See, this is why I've got to stop, because I'm not thinking straight. We'll leave that till tomorrow morning. I'll get it finished and then we'll start getting the rest done as well, like the forearm and everything. And tonight we return with Halo helmet commission, full body reach suit, and yeah. Let's get rid of this crap. So yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you to those that dropped in. And as usual, I really appreciate those that watch these back later on. And in particular, if you get to the end here and you hear me say that, then you are validated, aren't you? Or something. So yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a Ninja Turtle arm soon. 2 Ninja Turtle arms very soon. So, thank you for watching. Bye bye.